What up, Jeff with all my Bitcoin Renegades, and today we are blasting off on Bitcoin, Ethereum, and we're going to talk about these altcoins that I believe are going to blast off at the end of this bull market. And as you see, I am wearing a beanie with a band name called Hoshin. It is actually a band that talk about these. Hold on. A lady at my church and her friends, actually a couple ladies at my church, they are in a band called Hoshin. It's like a neo, a neo soul group. And I told them I'd wear their merchandise just because I felt like being nice. So I'm gonna do that, even though you know, I don't know a whole lot about the band. I just know the people and they're amazing. So I thought I would do that for them. So shout out Hoshin. Check them out if you want on YouTube. They are, or on Facebook. They haven't really been doing anything on YouTube for a while. But if you want to check them out on Facebook, that would be cool as well. And also, if you want to check out Kelsey Mullen, if you like music as well, she has a channel on Facebook as well. Check her out, Kelsey Mullen, if you like music. So there you go. And so Bitcoin, let's check out Bitcoin. So let's minimize the old head here. So now that we got all that out of the way, and no sponsors right now as the channel stands. We haven't monetized yet. We're so close with that 10,000 views in the last few days. That put us so close to monetization. So, you know, that was the perfect timing for that huge video to come out. And so it was a real blessing. I appreciate that. Thank you, Lord. And if you want to, you can always check out my TikTok channel, Bitcoin Renegade, over there. Make sure to follow me on Reddit, Twitter, and Instagram, Renegade0264. Don't forget to subscribe and like, as it says back here. And it also says down here, and every like and comment and sub makes me smile. God bless you all. And let's get into Bitcoin. What the heck? Everything is going according to plan. 18 months after the halving. So I had a plan that started 18 months ago, and it's coming to fruition right now. Ethereum wasn't part of that plan, but it should have been, because I was actually buying Ethereum at 100 and 200 bucks, and now it's at $4,793. Wow. Good job, Ethereum. Almost 4,800. I believe that Ethereum is realistically going to 6,500 this bull market. That is my target price for Ethereum, realistically. Now, 10,000, yeah, I think that's an over dramatic price for 10K for the first huge bull run of Ethereum, going from 200 to 10K. How much is that? From $200 to 10,000. So 10x from 200 is 2,000. So 10x is 2,000, 20x is 4,000. So that would make 40x 8,000. And so what, that's 50x, right? So it would have to almost 50x to 8,000 to 10,000. I mean, I guess it could 50x, but a $200 coin 50xing though in one bull market. And the last time, what was Ethereum's high in the last bull market? Now, I don't really like using Bitstamp for that, so let's actually go into my favorite for that. And it's my new favorite. I didn't know it was until I started using it. But it's CoinMarketCap. And man, look at the graph at $1.19. Ooh, everything's looking beautiful right now. But anyway, Ethereum. Now let's go back and look at the 2017 bull market and just see. I mean, I guess I should know this right off the top of my head. I mean, I should. But what was the price in the 2017 bull market for Ethereum? That's the one thing I don't like about this site, but other than that, it's good. It just takes a minute to get down here. All right, there we go. Now, all time. We don't really need TradingView for this one, but we could. I mean, we could do TradingView on CoinMarketCap. Oh yeah. Oh, look, see, so from last bull market to this bull market. Now let's think about what Bitcoin did, okay? So Bitcoin went from 20,000 the last bull market, right? So if we go to 100,000 for Bitcoin, that 5x's the last all-time high from Bitcoin from peak to peak. So what would that mean for Ethereum? So if it 5x's, 1,300 is what? Well, 5 times, let's see, 5 times 5 is 25. Wait, so 1,300 times 5, right? So 5,000, I don't know why I said 5 times 5 is 25. 5,000, or 5 times 1,000 is 5,000, and then 5 times 300 is 1,500, so that's 6,500, and then you can, maybe say a little higher than that. So 65, I say right around 6,800 is where I got my price from. So I don't always tell you how I get the prices. Like, how did I come up with $6,800 for Ethereum? Did I just pull that out of a hat? Like, no, I actually did some research and did, my due diligence from peak to peak. Okay, so if Bitcoin's going to 112,000, where does that put Ethereum? Right around 6,800 to 7,300. That's where I did the math, like on my own. I get confused on the math sometimes in my head. I have it written down. When it's written down, it's good, but when I try to do all the math in my head, that's when I get a little bit confused myself, and I'm sorry if that confused you. But basically, it's 5x from peak to peak for 100,000. So maybe a little more than 5x with Bitcoin at 112,000, almost 6x from the last peak. So that would be 5 to almost 6x here. So that's where I got 6,800 to 73, right around that for Ethereum. And that's why I think Bitcoin is going to 112,000 is the way that the supply and demand would put the Bitcoin price in my calculations. I might tell you how I got that price as well later on, but not right now. There is a lot of cool stuff going on in crypto right now as well, not just the all-time high for Bitcoin and Ethereum. Okay, so yeah, Ethereum is huge news right now, but we have to check out Bitcoin. Where is it at? I know it was at 67,000 last time I looked. I took a little nap. That's why I'm running a little bit late. I wanted to make sure I shared all the videos. That's what I was doing when I first started the video. I actually didn't get it all done. I still need to do Reddit. And, oh, that's not it. Dang it. We're going against George from Cryptos R Us right now, his live stream. I didn't mean to do that. I'm not trying to go up against his live stream, man. I want to try to get as many viewers over here as I can. If I'm going up against other big name live streamers, I don't want to go against them. I want to work it in. Oh, look at that. So let's go to Bitcoin. I want to work in my time to theirs. Whoa. What is all this? I have no clue what I was doing here. Making a point, probably. But, okay. Now I have to go back over here. Sorry, just bear with me 1 second here. I gotta copy that. I mean, what is that right there? Was that a line I drew? Hold up. Did I draw a line right to where we're at right now? I did, didn't I? One of my old predictions brings us to right where we are right now. If you think about it. Now I gotta zoom in so I can see exactly what that prediction is, because it was so long ago, I don't know. But look, there is, oh man, I didn't mean to move it. I was trying to do that. Okay, so this thing, yep, I don't know what I said, but anyway, there's that. I basically brought us to right where we're at. So 67,000. Where are we going from here? When is the top? How do we know when the top is gonna be? Well, all we have is the past. So this is actually, let's go to CoinMarketCap again, and this is the best thing that I can show you, and this is what every other person and every strategy that has ever came out of the stock market and Bitcoin has all used this same strategy. So me using it now solidifies my belief on why it is going to do that. So the strategy that I'm talking about is using the past as a reference as what can happen in the future. That's where all the patterns in technical analysis come from. They say, hey, that happened in the past once, and I think if that happens the same way here, that could happen this way again. Now that's the whole basis of technical analysis, is that right there. Saying the past did it, it could do this here again in the past. If it breaks out to this point, it will do this. Okay? So that is what we go back to the past and we look. And that's how we decide what is the top and how to get out at the right time. Nobody else is talking about this because we're still going up. Because I want to talk about this and get this in your brain right now. You have to try to sell the top. Okay, we're getting close to the top. In the next week or so, historically, let's go back, guys. Now, this is beautiful. Let me make sure I'm out of the way. Am I kind of in the way there? Let me just move myself to the other side of the screen. Yeah. And go back. Hopefully that helps. And so I can make my point here. And let's go back. 2016 or the 2017 bull run. Okay, cyclical coin. 2013 did the same thing. 2016 or 2017 did the same thing. Why is it going to be different now? It gets bigger every 4 years because of supply and demand. It was built that way. Okay, and it happens at right around the same exact time every single 4 years, where it does that every time. November, December is the peak in December. Right here, December 17th is the peak right here at 20K. What's supposed to be 20K. Right around the 17th here, and it won't ever let me get to that. So, and so December 17th. Well, where are we late? November 7th, I believe. I might have missed a day somewhere. Okay, it's the 8th. I did miss a day somewhere. But yeah, so it's November 8th. And so historically, guys, so November 8th. We have 1 month and 9 days until the peak. According to this, okay, the peak 2017. Okay, now let's go back and look at this one. The peak, I think it was, right around somewhere in December. It wasn't the exact same day. It was the 4th, I believe. December 4th was the highest. Oh, nope, hold on. November 27th was higher. So it happened a little earlier in the but it's weeks. You're talking about within a 2-week, 3-week period. Okay, so we have 3 weeks. So now we have to go at least we have a 2 to 3 week leeway now when it goes from the 2013 bull run to the 2017 17 bull run, now we have to convert that possibility of a difference in price up to that amount, or that many days, and to where the price actually dropped. Though it did go back up, but that was the all-time high, and then it drops right around February, and it did it worse here, really dumped in February. But so we really have to keep an eye for this top, and it's going to happen. And so the top doesn't mean the market's going to be over right away. As you see here, it didn't end right away. We're still going to have a nice market, and it's probably going to try to pump again, but it won't get as high as the first time. So if we go to like 112,000, it might pump up to like 100,000 or 95,000, and then before it drops. So that's my theory. So let's give it 2 to 3 weeks. Okay, so that's from December 17th. So we go all the way back to maybe November, like this one, November 27th. Okay, so it could be anywhere from November 27th all the way to, let's see, so 3 weeks after 12/17. So 3 weeks after 12/17 would be 21 days, 12/17, 13. So January 8th. It should be right around January 8th would be the latest, I'm saying. It's not January 8th is the day. It's anywhere from November 27th to January 8th is going to be the top, according to the past. I mean, I'm giving it 3 weeks on either side. So that's pretty generous on my behalf for that. But let's look closer to those dates, though. Closer to December 1st. I would say more in between November 27th and December 17th. That is the leeway that I would say that it could be in between. But you got to give it to the other side of it, too, because if it can go one way onto one side of it, it could go one way onto the other side of it. So we definitely have to keep that in mind. But yeah, things are looking amazing for Bitcoin. I just want you guys to be able to get out at the right time. I want you to be able to take as much profit as possible and making watching my channel really worthwhile for you. And because not everybody is going to be able to tell you at the exact top. They're going to want to tell you even after the top comes in and it makes that second attempt for it, that I'm already calling it right now. That they're going to tell you it's going to keep going up, and then that's where a lot of people are going to get wrecked. That's why it does that, because it pumps to the all-time high, and then it'll make a second, like, kind of not as a real attempt at the all-time high, but enough to lead people up before, the price really does start to drop. That's just the way that crypto works, and I'm letting you know, so you gotta plan for that, because the top will come, and you'll never be able to get the top. So anywhere close to the top that you can get is okay. That's okay. If you miss the top by a couple $1,000, it's all right. Now, if you sold at 40,000, then that's a different story. But now there is also some news I wanted to talk about. And I didn't put this in the title or anything, but I thought it had to be talked about. And what it is Brave to integrate with Solana blockchain on its privacy-enabled browser. More than 42 million Brave users will soon be able to access Solana dApps within Brave. Did you hear that? Brave to integrate with Solana. So not only will you be getting paid in BAT tokens, because that's the native token of the Brave browser, and now you will be able to get Solana. You will be able to access Solana dApps within Brave. Okay, but Does that mean that you can get paid in Solana too? Let's see if that's the thing. During Solana's Breakpoint conference in Lisbon, Portugal, executives at Brave and Solana Labs announced that Brave Browser would integrate with Solana, SOL, blockchain and feature Solana decentralized applications. Oh, it would integrate. So now is Brave gonna be a part, all right, not Brave, but is BAT gonna be moved to the Solana blockchain? Or is it gonna be a lot like Loopring and be on multiple different blockchains? Because you know a crypto can go, like a token can actually be on more than one blockchain. You can have a Binance Smart Chain token that's also an Ethereum token that's also, you know, a Qtum token that's also another token. I just found that out. And so that's really amazing. Solana will promote the adoption of basic attention tokens, the native digital currency of the Brave browser, among its DApp users. Oh, okay, wow. Man, Brave, no wonder Brave is BAT is blasting off right now. Solana just basically said, we're about to take BAT under our wing, and we're about to promote the holy, the loving kindness out of it. So that's pretty cool. We've partnered with Solana to integrate it into the browser and make it the default DApp support. We will soon bring best-in-class wallet features for the Solana blockchain into our desktop and mobile browsers. Nice. Pretty cool, huh? So this is what this channel is here for, is to bring you news like this, to let you know about these patterns that I see from years ago that I researched. That you don't have time to do that, but you need to know these things if you're going to be trading in Bitcoin. You guys didn't know that I had this kind of knowledge, but I do, and that's because I spend a lot of time researching. I'm not just patting myself on the back. Like, I'm legit telling you that there's reasons why I call the things that I call, and I'm not just like some airhead that just predicts, you know, anything just to get ratings. Like, if I'm trading my mouth, like, I put my money where my mouth is. That's the thing. You see my trades. My trades are in my videos. I put everything out on the table for you guys to see. I'm very transparent with you guys. You know, and we've built a beautiful, awesome community of awesome people here that, you know, have learned a lot and have taught me a lot. And that's what a good community does. That, you know, that's one thing why I love the church I go to, man, because it's a community of people that just help each other for just because. And that's what you do. And, you know, that's how you build something. You know, when you people don't have to ask for you to do something. You just, you know, you do it because, you know, they're your people. That's what you do, you know? So, and that's what everybody out there needs to do, man. That is one thing my pastor told me that I'll never forget, man. Just find your people. And that was, well, not my pastor, that was my pastor's son that told me that. My pastor now told me that. So, you know, just, it's a good motto. Bitcoin, look at that, 6777 jackpot, 777. Bitcoin is in jackpot mode, and when I was telling everybody that buying Bitcoin anything under 50,000 could possibly be a once in a lifetime opportunity, it actually turned into that. Right now, it is. If you bought under 50,000, you're loving life right now, aren't you? Like, you're over $17,000 in the profit. You know, if you bought half of Bitcoin, you're half of that. You know, 8,500 in the profit. And then if you only got a quarter of Bitcoin, you're still 4,200. You know, so you're still making money no matter how much you put in at 50,000. You're still, you know, making some dough. You know, and if you put it in at 10,000, you're $57,000 in the profit now. So there was still money to be made in Bitcoin, and I still think it's going out to 112,000. And if you go back to where we were in November 3rd, well, we're on the 8th now. That was the last time I did this video. Well, last time I was talking about the video. I was talking about it on the 8th. But, okay, so let's just say I can't get to the 8th. It'll let me only go to the 7th. So, okay, there we go. 7,459. And so what did we do? We said it was about 12,500 to the top from there. So it could go from more than double what it is right there. So double and then almost another double. So if that was the case here, it would be a lot higher. It would, so November 7th, 7,000, so 12,500. That's one and maybe a half. So that would be 135. Oh man, and then a half. Another 30. Yeah, it'd be 160,000 then if that was the case. We might go to 160,000, y'all. I was being, I guess when I made my original bet when I did this, it was probably on a different date. I didn't do it on from the 7th to that date, but from this one, it says that it's going to be like $160,000 where Bitcoin is going to go compared to the past, from the past to today, from where they were then to the peak. From where we are now to where the peak would be then. If this makes sense to you guys, this is genius, right? Like, I'm basically giving you the information that you need to guess what the price is going to be of Bitcoin. You know, if any technical analysis has anything to do with the past, like it does, and then this should be relevant, what I'm saying. You know, this research comes from just knowing, you know, the cyclical nature of Bitcoin. And so you can't get it down to the exact T, but I think we can definitely at least use this as a major reference point in where Bitcoin could possibly go. Not saying it's going to end up at 160,000, and I think that's why I conservatively said 112,000 when I originally. You guys are finding out all my little secrets because it doesn't really need to be a secret. I'm telling you what you need to do to strategize and to at least use what the market gives you, which is the charts, the reference point in the past, to come into the future and take control of your financial situation by on-chain metrics, technical analysis, news, common sense, and all of the fun stuff that comes with all of that. And so that's our best guess, 160,000. I call it conservative at 112. So there we go. There you have it. That's where I think Bitcoin's going. And then we're going to have a sharp drop. And so that's where this comes in really well. I guess I could have done TradeView over here, but we're going to look at some altcoins here in a minute on TradeView, because I know you guys really like to see that. And I've noticed not a lot of the crypto YouTubers. I mean, there are a few of them out there that do TA for altcoins, but I'm going to start doing stuff that other people aren't doing, as well as I'm still going to talk about Bitcoin. I don't care if it doesn't get me as many views as the other ones. I love Bitcoin. It is what got me into crypto. It is the major focus. I'm not a Bitcoin maximalist, as you know, but I do want to give credit where it's due, and Bitcoin is that credit. So why I wanted to come here is so that I could kind of show you the future of it. Now, you can't really do that on the trade line on CoinMarketCap, but here, and I've done this a few times in the past, and I really think that's what I was doing before. The sharp uptake that I think, yeah, I said maybe we could only go to 100,000 last time or something, I don't know, but that's just me being conservative when I say that, because I don't want you to be at 100,000 being like, well, we're going to 200,000, and then have it drop like all the way to 70,000 before you can even sell, because it will go fast, you know. So just be careful with that. But what I really think is happening, and this is three peaks in a domed house playing out perfectly. We are basically, we passed the first floor. This was the first floor. This is the shoulder. Now we're headed up to the actual dome. Now, how high can this dome actually go? This shoulder, if any reference from the first floor to the shoulder in price, let's look at that. And if that's any reference to where we will go from shoulder to head, That wasn't what I was trying to grab. From shoulder to head, then that means we're only going to 90,000. I'm just saying that might not have any merit or anything to do with anything, but it's definitely something to think about. They don't really tell you how high up that can go. They don't tell you that. So what I think you need to do is just you know, consider at some point that you're going to have to take profit when it comes up, and it could go to 112, then it could go sideways, maybe even jump down, and this is probably what's going to happen here, and maybe not even that deep, probably not that deep, but then we're going to have another one that goes like this, and this is going to be the tricky one though, because it's going to actually be not like that. Hold on, sorry, dang it. So let's make this line again. So it's going to be actually a sharp drop, like immediate. Like I'm trying to show in one fall swoop that this is going to go from going up to going down in seconds. Because you're going to think it's going to go back up to this all-time high, and it might actually even get close to it. It might actually even get closer to it, and then just so far down. That's what's going to happen at the end of this. This is what I want you to know. Three Peaks in a Domed House has a sharp drop off at the end that is built into the protocol, the pattern, I mean. So you got to be leery of that, or not even leery, just be aware of it. Okay, if you're aware of it, then you can plan, you can strategize, and get out at the perfect time. So this pattern's played out almost perfectly the whole way. So why would it stop like 3/4 of the way through? We are basically almost done with this pattern now. It's already played out maybe even more than 3/4, like 7/8 done. You know? So I would just be aware of that, you know, and plan that Bitcoin is going to have a major dump, but don't get scared. Just have an exit plan. Know when you're going to take profit. Know that it could dump really. Oh, 68! Yeah! Oh man, I'd love to see. I gotta look at my portfolio. Sorry, man, I'm so glad. So you remember I sold my Bitcoin at 63? Well, I only sold half of it. I actually should have sold it all. I sold half of it and then I bought back in. I sold half of it at 63,300, and then I bought it back in at 58,500 for a nice little, you know. It was actually only a couple $100 profit, or $100 and some odd dollar profit, but still, I was happy that I did that. And now it's all the way up to 68. I wish I would have done the whole thing, because then it would have been double what I made, but that's okay. I'm not greedy. But I do love to see my portfolio grow your boat. Oh yeah, baby. Grow your crypto on Coinbase or in your wallet. Bitcoin is on the move. Ooh, that's going down now. Yikes. Ooh, man, new Cipher. What just happened to new Cipher? Man, it just dumped on me. I'm super close to getting out of new Cipher. I don't want. I just have a feeling it's gonna pump, and it's acting like an amp on me. Now let's go. Okay, now that Bitcoin is doing amazing, we're gonna keep an eye on that for sure during this live stream. But man, we need to go to new Cipher, because this thing, it just dumped 2 cents just now. Started to go up again, and then it dumped 2 cents on me. 89. Oh my. Really? Another cent? Dude. I don't know. You know? It's irritating. It really is. I moved my money into these thinking that they are going to do something. Look at that. Look what it just did to me. And everybody else holding this. See how volatile this is? I mean, it doesn't stay at any one price for very long at all. I mean, it is one of the most volatile coins I've ever seen. When it comes to just minute by minute. You know, look at all it just do like a chop. Like, man, just calm down for a second, okay? Can you breathe? Like, it's always choppy waters with this stuff, and then it just chops it down. Now let's go to the all-time. Okay, yeah, it's on a definite descent downwards, and I don't know that I want to be a part of that. I think I might have to just pull out my money at a loss right now. I am really, really close to just saying goodbye, New Cipher. You did me absolutely nothing. Thanks a bunch. I knew that I could count on you for nothing. But then I don't. As soon as I move it, it's gonna go up, though. You know that, right? Is the very second that I take my money out of New Cipher, it's gonna go to like $5 or something. Some astronomical price that would make me just feel like an idiot. I'm telling you, that's what crypto does to you. And I almost don't care right now. I'm super close to just saying I don't care right now. You dumped on me, and you dumped on me again. I'm $46 only in the loss, and I don't want to be any more than that because it's just going down. Even if you look on this one, now take a look at this one too, on Coinbase. It's just a steady descent down. Now, this is time to celebrate. So, if you're not into crypto I mean, when everything else is making money, Litecoin is making money right now, up 25, 30%. When everything is making money but the crypto that you hold, that's irritating. That's what AMP did to me. That is the best way to get someone out of a crypto. And you know why? There's only $59 million in it. Nobody's in it right now. That's the thing. No one's in the crypto. They're in everything else right now. For some reason, they just and then that's what they do. They let these sit for a while at no volume, and then all of a sudden, crazy volume will come in. Right? That's exactly what happened with AMP. It was sitting at like a $15 to $20 million volume, and then all of a sudden, you're talking half a $500 million, $500 million from 20 million. So Polymath. All right, let's go look at Polymath next. Now, this one's not doing as bad. I don't think I'm going to lose my position in Polymath. I have a little bit more, I guess, faith in the project of Polymath. Now, New Cipher, we're going to have to go look what that is again because I must have forgot. Okay, well, let's read it right here. New Cipher is an Ethereum token that can be staked to run a node on the New Cipher network. New Cipher describes itself as a threshold cryptography network that provides data privacy and key management for decentralized applications and protocols. Could be important. Polymath. I bought in at 69 cents. I'm only $15 in the hole on this one. Now it dumped to 67 cents on me earlier. I was like 50 bucks in the hole on this one, and then it came back up. That's all this one and New Cipher have been doing. They go a little bit above my price, and then they go all the way back down, like 50 bucks below, go back up to my price, and I'm just worried because as you saw on New Cipher, this is one of the same exact kind of things going on with here. See, this one hasn't done too bad today, though. Like, I'm kind of happy with this one, even. You know? Like, we've made money today on this one. Not much, but still, we're up. We're not in the red like we were in New Cipher, so I can deal with that. But yeah, so look at this. We've done nothing but go down. But we're in a descending wedge right now. And let's go to TradingView. So let's see. Okay, this thing's like almost a diamond. I just want the trend line, dude. Yeah. So see how we were just sitting at a bottom right here? See that bottom formed? And it goes all the way back over here and everything. So we just need to break out of this. But this isn't any good right here. Because that would be a descending wedge. Or a descending triangle, more like, not a wedge. But now, it would be better if it was something like this, because then it could be just a descending wedge. And that will be good, because if that breaks to the upside, look, we're way far from the downside. So it looks like it's going to break off to there. If not, we could go all the way down here, where it went last time. You see how far it dumped last time, all the way down here? So you got to be careful with that. And even if you cut this one out and just go like this, you know, that really is still not a descending triangle, but a descending wedge. So, and it doesn't have to be from that point either. I mean, you could do it to any of those points. And say like that. Or like that. So, yep, that thing, or it kind of looks like a pennant though. That looks like a real pennant. Dude, that looks like a bull flag, super duper bull flag right here, guys. So that's why I really want to hold on to this polymath, but man, it's not doing me any favors. And let's look at new Cipher, see if there's anything we can see new in the new Cipher trade view. 90, okay, it went back up to 90 again, but what are you doing? I mean, for real. It just be playing games. And Bitcoin is just taking off. Oh my goodness, dude. 68,000. Wow. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. I love it. Thank you guys for coming tonight. I really appreciate it. It's just a good time to be in crypto. We're all making money right now. And the ones we're not making money in, they're gonna move eventually, or we just move our positions. You know, let's make money in this time. There's no need to sit in a position that's not moving if you don't need to. If you're worried about losing like 20, 30 bucks on a position to move it out, depending, I mean, if you only have like $100, don't do that, of course. But if you have like thousands of dollars, you know, like a $15,000, $2,000 position, not financial advice, but if you have like $1,500, $2,000, and you're down, like, you know, say you put 1,500 in, you're at 1455, you lost 45 bucks. Well, you see a crypto that either just started moving up and you think it's going to go higher, or you saw a technical analysis breakout, or, you know, some reason why you would leave a position to another one, then, you know, you can make money. And you don't have to just sit in the same position. You could take that $40 loss, make it up in the new trade right away, or don't, like, just forget the 45 bucks. Actually, don't ever take, that was bad advice. Don't ever take a trade from a previous trade trying to make it back. I didn't mean that. I just meant that, you know, just call it quits with that, start a new trade. For real. Even if it's 45 bucks, just forget about that. You know, it's gone, whatever. But you can start a new trade, start it fresh, not with that 45 bucks in your mind, okay? That's one thing I just want to make sure that you know. And but then go into another position like you would if you just started out with the money, not that you just brought it out of another position. So always go back to your base point of strategy. That is very good, not financial advice. Always go back to that. And anytime you're ever emotional or mad, or if you just lost a bunch of money, or you're in a bad mood, never trade emotionally. That you'll lose it every time. Every single time you will lose if you trade emotionally. Now, we need to go in to look at AMP, because AMP, what are you doing, AMP? 5 cents? Oh, 6 cents. Actually went up a little bit today. Holding strong. Look, it's pretty volatile too. Wow, it's really volatile today. Dang, lots of swings. Swing high, swing lows. Yikes. Okay. 7-day view. As you see, man, it would have been good to be holding the AMP. This is what I knew this was going to happen in AMP, and this is what I don't want to happen with new Cipher. Now let's go into trading view because we've never looked at AMP on trading view before, actually. Not here. Okay, this looks like it seems to be forming a bull flag as well, ladies and gentlemen. But this one was too, as you see. So a bull flag formed right here, and it didn't do anything. So they don't always pan out. This one looks more like the bull flag we're seeing now in new Cipher. But this one, I mean, perfect pin it. So, yeah, AMP might be going back up. So, and then yep, same kind of bow and arrow looking thing. Or this could be a symmetrical triangle as well. If you actually went down to here, then this could be a symmetrical triangle. But you still have a pull right here. So from the bottom to the top, it would bring us from 4 to 7 cents, so 3 cents. So you're talking about 10 cents for the next blast off if that happens with AMP. AMP to 10 cents. For real. All right. What is next on the list, ladies and gentlemen? Figure this out. XRP. Oh man, XRP. How did I forget that one? I was wanting to do this one first. Sorry, I got sidetracked. Look at it. Nice beating up the price today. Beating up all the altcoin competition. A whole 1% no, but it's been moving nice and just steadily up because it was like 112 and it hasn't made any big moves, but it's at 128, so it moved 16 cents. You know, just kind of going up and down, up and down. But the last 7 days, I see it was a lot lower. Yeah, see down here, like a 112. I guess I didn't know that was the lowest point, but yeah. And then before that. So let's go into trading view. What's going on with you today? So between 124 and 130 in the last 24 hours. Okay. Should be like right there. This is a daily, man. So this is a rising wedge. So if it breaks the upside, it will go from the bottom to the top. It looks like it's wanting to break out too. So it did break out right here, and I don't know how it went back under. That's just like a fluke. Look at the dump. Oh man, look at that. So I don't know why it went from 139 all the way to, get out of here, please. 95 cents. Wow. Wow, dude. That dumped pretty hardcore. So, and it broke out. This was a breakout. It was like a bull flag right here, actually. Pretty much a bull flag right here. like a bold channel. Bold channel. So you go all the way to there, and then this little line would go all the way. Oh my goodness. So instead of it breaking out the way it was supposed to, and yeah, it would have went all the way up to just about $2, $1.90. But it just went up a little bit and then dumped for some reason. I don't know. That was a textbook bull flag, though. But we're in a rising wedge. Lots of volume coming into XRP. I think the end of the SEC is coming soon. I think they're going to make their decision. They made the decision with the Bitcoin ETF. I think they're going to make their decision soon. They just have to. It's time. Now, did we look at Loopring? I don't think we did. Let's do Loopring. Now, this is a cool project I've learned about. It's a layer 2 solution on top of Ethereum and also on top of Qtum, on top of Neo, and it just it's been exploding. And they're partnering with GameStop, I heard. So I gotta take this off my head. That's making my head hot right now. It's just warm in here. Shout out Hoshin though, check him out. So even if you have a band that isn't a Christian band and you're a Christian, you can actually use your music to bring people to God, even if it's not Christian music, because of who you are. Just being yourself will, people will be like, wow, why do you have all your stuff together? Why every time you make a trade, you win? Why every time you do something in life, you succeed? Like, why is your music always so, successful? And why does your music always means, touch people's hearts or, whatever like that. And it would really bring people, curiosity on how to obtain that. Like, well, I want that. Like, how do you get that? And so just by your presence being a Christian, you could change the world, man. That's what I'm saying. That's why not only to bring crypto to people, but man, just being who I am, that presence of Christ in me, just permeating. It's like a city on a hill. So I'm being a beacon right now, a beacon of light and hope. Now look at this crypto. So let's go to TradeView because Loopring TradeView is going to look insane. What did I tell you? Look at that pump. Just pump and pumped and pumped. All the way from what? 40 cents? 39? Yeah. Wow. Even 29 before that. So it had a bull flag right here. You see that? Had a pennant going down. And it bull flagged up again. So it went from the bottom of the pole to the top of the flag. Let's show you. This one is a bull flag in action. I mean, you could even say that's the bottom of it, but we'll just say rather. And then boom. So as you see, that's right where we're at right now. It even went up a little higher than that. So you could say from the very bottom, let's see if that does it. From the very bottom to the very top. Now let's take it up. Almost exactly. So yeah, that's a bull flag in action for you guys. That's what I'm hoping for on Polymath. That's what I'm hoping for on Cipher. That's what I'm hoping for on AMP as well, even though I don't hold AMP right now, because I'm going to eventually hold AMP again. Now, I think we talked about everything I was going to talk about except for ICP. Now, Internet Computer Price, this is one of my favorite projects, and I should have put all the money from Cipher And Polymath, I should have put it into this one at $44, like I did. I bought into this at 44 bucks, and it's looking pretty nice right now. I made only a couple $100 so far, but it's still looking pretty nice. So it's constantly moved up. And I want to look at TradingView though, because I want to see if there's any patterns, if we're going to go higher. If there's anything showing us we're going to go to 750 bucks again. Again. Let's go to the moon again. So. I mean, you could either go to the peak right here, or you could just go to this peak right here. All right, so we got a rising wedge. Or, wait. Yeah. I can't tell. Is that a descending wedge? It is kind of going downward, but then back up right here. Yeah, if we have a nice breakout. See, we had a big breakout right here up to 70 bucks, 80 bucks. When was this? That must have been before I got in it. Yeah, because I think I got in right here at 44 on the way back up. Yeah, 44 bucks. I probably got in right here before it pumped. So these are the last few days. So no, I got in right here. Not even that long ago. One of these maybe. I don't know. But yeah, that looks good. So if we break out of this, we actually will go $90. Oh man, that would be nice. Oh, that would be really, 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 really nice. Oh my goodness, that would be fun. I hope it happens. Bitcoin is 68,400 bucks right now. What is going on? What is going on? Are we making money or what? Is life good or what? I mean, do I have a permagrin? I mean, there's one time I was smiling more than this, and that's right after I got the news that I was going to see my daughter. That's the whole, I mean, that's the only time I remember having a bigger smile on my face in recent history. So, ooh, an EMA cross. Look at the crosses on here. It's showing all the crosses. That's pretty cool that it shows the cross, the 50 and the 100. 50 and the 100 cross. I don't know how those got on there. I didn't put them on there, did I? Oh, I did put the EMA crosses on there. Okay. I remember now. It's pretty cool, though. So where's Bitcoin going from here? Well, that's what I told you. We're going up to the domed house. Here's the first floor. Here's the first part of the domed house. Now we go up and see how high this house can go. How high can you go? How low can you go? How high can you go? So, let's see. Do we have any more inverse triangles? Or inverse head and shoulders? Inverse triangles. Nope, no inverse head and shoulders here. They kind of had a head and shoulder right here a little bit, but not really. You could say that's a shoulder, that's a shoulder. It's kind of a weird shoulder though, like a deformed neck. You got your regular neck and shoulder over here, but then you got your long neck and shoulder over here. So, yeah, things are looking amazing. Now, my favorite part of the stream. Let's get and look at the questions. Best question gets 1,000 Satoshis on Express Crypto. Now, I hope you people participated. I hope people participated in the questionnaire because there's lots of Satoshis to be made. Now let's, I never did let everybody know on Express Crypto. We have 9 people here. That's pretty good. We can get more people for sure. and then we will even maybe give away more money. Hey. So that'll be fun. Let's tell everybody at Express. If you guys, I never shared to the Telegram group either. Oh, here we go. Chili's, Anchor, and the others we talked about. Okay, I can do those. Wrong ICP. Let's just let everybody know we're over here. 1,000 BTC giveaway for best comment. No condition. $5 to best question if 25 people join live. $5 to 2 people if 30 peeps join live. And if 30 people join live, that means one person gets 1,000 Satoshis for a question, one person gets $5 for a question, and another person gets $5 for a question. So that will be a total of $10 and 1,000 Satoshis. Get to commenting. So now let's get this out. Chill. Ooh, Atheros. He's coming to Atheros. He's coming to Atheros. Oh, I thought he used to share my videos sometimes. He's such a nice guy. I like Atheros. Good dude. Ooh, is Zcash on here already? Please tell me Zcash, not Zcash. XEC. Guys, best questions. I'm gonna get over there in a second. I'm just trying to get everybody here. Huge giveaway right now. Maybe I should announce it on my Twitter channel too. I don't know. Huge giveaway right now. No, I'm not gonna do that on my Twitter. But did you guys do Telegram in the inner? Okay, you did inner council. Did you also do Bitcoin Renegades? Oh, you did. Cool. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. That's why it's good to have more than one admin and more than one inner council. That's why I had a group of 10 people, because I knew every day, you know, it's hard for one person to be on every day. So if we get everybody on, you know, I think it'll work out better. So, and it has, because everybody has time. So now let's go. Okay, not top chat. I need live chat. Live chat. Right. All right. So everybody, if you haven't already, please smash that like button, subscribe to the channel for more, you know, prizes, more awesome stuff. We will go and look at more of the crypto that I hear you guys talking about. So I can't really see what you're saying here. Just got a decent trade and cut a 6% ADA trade, now running with DOT. What do y'all think? I think that's a good, you know, not financial advice, but I think that's, you know, good strategy. Good job. Alts may or may not be here in 5 years. Bitcoin will still dominate. Okay. I've got lots of dots. I think DOT is a good bet. Okay. Been lagging, but I feel a boom coming. DOT, I mean, Polkadot, it hasn't been lagging. It just had a new all-time high. Maybe you just expected it to move faster. Maybe, I don't know. It just had a new all-time high though, so I mean it's doing pretty good. Oh, Ethereum Classic. Okay. Yeah, they did move. Okay. A lot of people left the channel here too, because it used to be almost a completely different group of people in the inner council. There's only a few of the original members in the inner council right now. everybody ended up leaving the channel. I don't know why they all abandoned us, guys. They shouldn't have abandoned us like that. That wasn't very nice of them, no. But they did. They left. So I hope they come back. You know, they're always welcome here. And Marcos never came back. Let's see, Anand. I haven't seen Anand in a long time. Gracie. But let's just concentrate on the people that are here, because you guys are here. You're the amazing ones. Thank you for being here. So auctions start soon on the 14th or something. Okay. I just feel like it's way undervalued. Alts will keep booming like a whack-a-mole until beat season. Okay, I mean, let's go look at Polkadot. Since a lot of people have been talking about that, let's go look at it real quick before we get back over here to that. Good starter, man. I've heard a lot of good things about that stuff. So look at this. 53 bucks. Yeah, it's been lagging behind others. I think that's what he probably meant. It's still pretty high because it just had an all-time high. Right now, see? Yeah, right now we're at an all-time high, basically, for Polkadot. So yeah, it should probably keep moving, but it was down here at, $4. $4 in 2020. And then it went all the way up here in April and May to 40 some bucks, 47, 48. And now we're up to 53, and that was the all-time high. So not bad. Let's look at TradingView though. I want to see if there's anything special. It looks maybe like a bull flag forming. We'll see. I love bull flags. Yeah, it does kind of look like a bull flag forming. So there's going to be bull flags everywhere now that we're in a bull market, guys. That's why they call it a bull market. That's why they call them bull flags. So if you go like this from peer to peer, and then you go like this from peak to peak, peer to peer, peak to peak, peak to peak, pin it, and then here's the pole. There you go. Textbook bull flag. So just in case you wanted to know, Polkadot has a bull flag. Cool. I didn't know that, but hey, it does. People still, there is a big community behind Ethereum Classic. It's not going away. It went from $4 to over $50 this year. So yeah, Ethereum Classic's not going anywhere. Trading volume obviously up nearly 100%. Good point. I tend to agree with him on this one. Ethereum Classic's not dead. It's the classic, man. It ain't going nowhere. Did the team kind of abandon it? They aren't working on it as much as they should. Let's just say that. There's still a community behind it, but it all depends. If the developers leave, guys, even if there's a community behind it, it will eventually dissipate because over time, everything else will push it out the door. So I think King Love had a good point when he was saying that it's kind of a dead project. When a developer leaves, like you look what happened with Potcoin or even Bitcoin when they leave the project. When Bitcoin people leave the project, they left for like 6 months. You couldn't even get into the wallet. Because over time, if you don't pay for the API and for everything that has to do with the cryptocurrency, you can't just leave a crypto on its own and it will thrive. Because there's things in place that they have to pay and keep going for the crypto. So he has a point, but I don't think it's dead in the way. I think it could be dying. Now, I think it might be dying, not dead. It needs to be careful for sure. I agree with that. So. Happy Monday, Renegade. How high do you think ICP will go? I want it to go to a new all-time high, but how high do I think it will go? Not financial advice, but I think it's going to go to 500. I don't think it's going to go to a new all-time high. I want it to. Like, I want to tell you, yes, it's going to go to an all-time high to make you happy, but I'm not going to lie to you. I honestly think the market being the way that it is right now, it already had its massive pump. Now, it could go to 1,000, and make a new all-time high, but I think it's going to be more like a $500 push. Hate to say that, but because I want it to go to 1,000. Like I have a lot to gain for it to go higher than that, but I'm trying to be realistic and actually, give us a good price projection because look, Bitcoin's at 68,000, crypto's higher than it's ever been. Things are moving amazing, and so how could it not go to 500? Basically, I would bet that more that it would go to 500 than it wouldn't. I would put 100 on that it would go to 500, and I'd only put 50 that it wouldn't. So there's a bet to be made on both behalves, but yeah. Well, my motto is be stupid, not greedy. No. Sometimes I'd rather be stupid than greedy because I don't like greed. I don't like the way it makes me feel. I don't like greed. Just I don't like it when it makes like other people's greed makes me feel just like dirty, man. Like you just see people being greedy and it makes you feel kind of greasy, like a little bit. You're just like, I didn't do anything, but I feel a little bit dirty. Like, you greasy person, man. Your grease got on me. And I'm not trying to put people down, but there are some greasy people out there, man. They'll try to take your money. They'll try to take whatever from you. So just stay away from greasy people. You say greedy, I say greasy. Because greasy is what they are. I'm telling you, you touch a greedy person, I guarantee. Like you go to try to grab their arm, you're gonna slide down. They'll be greasy. I guarantee it, man. Greedy people are greasy, bro. You look at them, they always sweating, always sweating. Greedy people always be sweating. They're never happy. They could win $1 million and they'd be like, no, I was supposed to win two. Like, and that's why I try not to get like. So if I don't sell at the top, say I sell close to the top, but I leave like $1,000 on the bone, I try not to let that bother me ever, and I don't. It hasn't. Like I've been successful at that, and I'm thankful because I don't want to be greedy. I want to be happy with what I get. Like I work hard for it. I'm gonna bust my butt for it. I'm gonna do what it takes, but I'm gonna be happy with what I get because if you're never happy, then you'll never be happy, right? You can't always be like, well, if I get the next one, then I'll be happy. Because then when you get the next one, then you're gonna be like, well, then the next one I'll be happy. Like just be happy with what you got, man. If you get a win, be happy you didn't lose. Like a lot of people in crypto, I'm not lying to you. I'm not like this doesn't do good for my channel, but a lot of people lose in crypto, and I hate to say that, but they do. They lose money in crypto, and that's why a channel like mine is valuable because I make money in crypto. I do. I don't lose money in crypto. So I've done nothing but make money. And if I can show my skills to you so that you'll make money and not be greasy at the same time, then you'll do good. There's a fine line that you can be a good person, you can have values and morals, and still be who you are and be in crypto. And so that's what we show you on this channel, like how to not lose yourself and still make money in crypto. You don't have to scam people. You don't have to hack people. You don't have to steal people's money. Like you don't have to do no stupid stuff. You can make money in legit ways, and that's what is so awesome about crypto. Like all those people, I hate to even say this, that were dealing drugs and stuff their whole life, come find crypto. This is like legal drug dealing. For maybe people just like to sell stuff, and they're business people, but all they know how to sell is drugs. Well, get them over here to crypto. Take some of them drug dealers, educate them, give them a purpose, and then boom. You don't have to fight a war on drugs. Fight a war on a mentality of the way people think. Give them. You see someone's good at business selling drugs, put them in a business suit and have them sell something that's legal. I mean, our society could do a lot better with what we have. It's more to make money off of people than to actually, make successes. Imagine if we actually tried to make every single person a success. Like that's what our society was about, is like trying to actually help each other succeed instead of just trying to take money from people. Like the court is just to take money from you and to give you tickets. I know it's to keep people in line, but that's the facade. Yes, it's supposed to keep people in line. It's the law. That's great. But then they have all that extra stuff, the fines, which turned it into greed and grease. Now the government's grease. But yeah, so that's the way that's always going to be until we change it as people. But all I'm saying is, uh, if I would have found crypto at 17 years old, I probably never would have done drugs. I would have had my mind on something that I like, that I did. It would have given me a career path. Like for real, if crypto would have changed my life as a young man. So I think everybody has a calling and a plan and a good purpose in their life. And depending on situations, you know, nature versus nurture, they say. But you know, it could turn them down a wrong path because I was a bright kid, great future. I ruined it because I just couldn't handle life sober, and that was the thing. I didn't know where I belonged or anything. So I ended up just out of control because I was looking for a hole to fill, and the only thing that ever did that was God. And once I found that, that filling, that one thing that filled that hole, that now I can do. I'm not searching for that. So I mean, I can live my life now. That's what I was always searching for, and yeah. So that was Jesus. And isn't the fact that all these altcoins jumped and fell a bit, we have stayed steady, a decent thing? Yeah, now some of them that have stayed up there, that's a good sign, especially when they stay, like if they had a previous all-time high that went basically to the peak and then, came down and then kind of stayed there and then went back to the peak again. So that's what's been happening instead of it going to the peak and then dumping all the way back to where it was and then, possibly making its way back up. It just kind of peaks and then stays at kind of a higher level where it went up. It doesn't go all the way back down. That's what I'm saying. So you're right. There's a lot of, and I'm not just trying to be a yes man, but you have a good point there. So I'll tell you if I think you're wrong. Trust me. When it comes to crypto, I don't mind calling people out, but you're pretty smart and you always have good points. So I appreciate that. Problem is can't own them all. Dude, that's the comment of the night so far. Yeah, I wish I could, man. Sometimes my original plan with crypto is I was just gonna own all that I could, as many of all, because I mean, if I have a little bit of everything or a lot of it, well, I was not planning on only having a little bit of everything. I wanted to have a lot of all of it, but I figured if I have a lot of everything, then when one of them pumps, I'm gonna be rich, like no matter what. If I have like, imagine if you put $10,000. Well, that would be too much. Let's say $1,000 into every crypto. The top two, let's just say not every crypto, but the top 200, because every crypto would just be tedious. But say the top 200 crypto, $1,000 into every single one of them. I bet you gain $1 million. You're gonna pay $200,000, but I almost guarantee you would make $1 million. One of those cryptos is gonna just 20, 30, or 100x. And then boom, you make your money back off one or two of those cryptos. The rest of them make you other money. Man, now I wish I had $200,000. I would literally go and I would put $1,000 into every single one of them because the chances, like I just said, of one of them 10, 100xing are astronomical. Wow, did I just create the best strategy ever? I mean, you never know which one is going to, so. Oh, you did? Thank you. I appreciate that. We're giving away 1,000 Satoshis. You know that, right? So the best question is getting, no matter how many viewers we have. We only got 11 at one point, but that doesn't matter. We're just giving 1,000 Satoshis. So bring the questions on. That's what I was trying to tell everybody. We're giving away no matter what. But if we get to 25, we'll not only give the 1,000 Satoshis away, we'll give $5 away too. So soon as Dot holds a few hour candles before 54, it's on like Conrad. On Conrad. From what I've heard, alts will boom after Bitcoin hits the bull market top. Yes. That's the way that it's worked in the past, at least. It's not necessarily how it's going to work now. It should. That's what should happen. But money comes out of alts into Bitcoin pump and back in tenfold. That's very true. Both of what you guys are saying are true, but it's already happened a few times, so that's the only thing that makes me think like, okay, well, I'm not sure if that'll happen, but those are both good points. You're both kind of saying the same thing, and I kind of agree. Up, just up, right? Poly dead right now. ADA is waking up. Good, good, good. I'm hoping the altcoins do something. I bought a little bit of everything. 11. Yes, we did. We had 11 watching. That was awesome. Safe to carry until Jan or Feb, but who knows? Maybe DOT could be sweet long-term hold. It could be, yeah, $100 or more. Just praying the parabolic run. Yes. Test the stock for Doge. I doubt it. Something going on. What's going on with IOTX? Here, I do want to go for Weepin' One, and let's talk about XYO and Anchor, just so the people that were watching before or now will, you know, XYO is going to continue to go down. It just went up way too fast. When something pumps like that, and it has to reset. So we're getting long into the video, and my butt's starting to get numb. So how about... Yeah, look at that. So that looks like it might be a bull flag, though. So you never know. It had 2 bull flags that played out. Now it has a 3rd one. Who knows if that's going to work out or not. So keep an eye on that. Now let's go to Anchor. I'm sorry, I'm just going to kind of speed through this because my booty is hurting. I need to get a gamer chair, man. That's the next thing I'm going to buy is a gamer chair so that I can get my butt out of this metal seat. Oh, my goodness. Goodness gracious, metal seat on my butt. Okay. Oh, here we go. Okay, look at that. Ooh, Anchor's still doing pretty good. I really think Anchor's always a good buy under, 15 cents. Because if you look, it's a 23-cent all-time high. It says 19 here, but it actually went to 23 cents. And so we're only basically not even at the first peak yet. 15 right there. So we're basically right here at this little midget peak right here. 1259. So it's looking good for Anchor. I really see a new all-time high coming in for Anchor, and I really want to get in on this one and possibly write it up because it has a bull flag too. Look, let's go to TradeView. I'll show you. Yeah, I mean everything is having bull flags right now because it's pumping and then going back down, pumping and then going. Yeah, bull flag. Wow, that's a really good bull. Wow, wow, dude. Oh my god. Bro, this is one of the best bull flags I have seen. That is a straight up pennant right there. Look at that. Oh my god, dude. I think I'm buying Anchor. Good call, Weepin' One. We're looking at 19 cents. For real. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So when we break out above this point right here, it's going to be probably about 14 cents. If we break about 14 cents, we're going to go to 19. So it's already up 5%, looking good, looking good, looking good. So there we have it. Okay, now it's time to pick a winner for a question. I need to get through all these questions because dang, there's a lot of them. You guys had a lot of questions. Thank you for that. So Doge is at 19. Yeah, Doge at 19 cents is a good buy. Now at 20, I'm not buying Doge at 20 cents right now. Maybe if there's something, you never know when something could happen with Doge. So it's always a good time to hold some Doge because it could just pump tomorrow. But I'm not gonna do it because there's other crypto that I believe in. That's the thing. Like, I love the community about Doge. That's it. Like, I don't know. I always get nervous in public around people. I always do. I always feel like I'm just like out of place, or you know. So, and I never used to feel like that when I was younger. I think it has a lot to do with, you know, not doing drugs anymore, and what drugs did to me when I did them. So I have 11 years clean. November 3rd, 2010 was my 11 years clean, guys. I can't even believe that. 11 years. And I did it. I wanted to see my daughter again. That's why I did it. And I never looked back. And I was able to see my daughter after 16 years being estranged. I was clean for 11 years by the time that I saw her. And, you know, there's hope for everybody out there. That's what I'm saying. Anybody watching this channel, you might be watching for crypto, but you might, you know, hear something here that could help you, or, you know, give you hope or inspiration, or, you know, you might have been estranged from your kids for years and years, and there's hope always at the end of that tunnel. I was able to be in my daughter's life after, you know, 16 years. I was in agony every day of my life being out of her life. It destroyed me as a person. And I never wanted to start another family. Like, I just always felt like I would be betraying my daughter, and because I just felt like we were giving her up, you know, to start a new family. So that's why I don't know, I never started a new family. I'd always get close and then push them away because, you know, I don't know, or they would cheat on me. That was another one. I got cheated on a lot too. So, because I'm the nice guy. I am the nice guy. IOTX moved almost 100%. Wow. Okay. That's pretty crazy. IOTX. 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 Wait, what? So what was it, down at 5 cents or something? Oh, it didn't go up that high, bud. It was at 20, 30 cents. See, that's why it works. Sometimes a crypto can go way down from where it was. Yeah, look at that. Way high. No, I don't think it did double in the last maybe you're thinking of something else. I think there's another IOTX or IOTA. There's an IOTA. I don't know what you're talking about, bud. Trying to follow you. Tired of BitBoy and the other idiot. They're tuned every day. Okay. XRP takes off. Yes, XRP, baby. Well, when XRP, I think XRP and Cardano move a lot together. And XRP, now that they're going to have a bridge to Ethereum, it's going to go up astronomically. And all the blockchains are going to be able to be intertwined. So you sold all your Loopring yesterday? Nice. Oh, dumb trade? Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, it did go back up to $2. But it was almost at 3, didn't? I don't know what it was yesterday. So I thought you were going to make some money. Yeah, I mean, it's so close to 40 cents right now, my friend. XLM, it's at like 36, 37 cents right now. So, yeah, it's going to hit 40 cents. Of course it is. When? It could be today. I mean, it's probably not. Maybe in the next couple days or so. But yeah, it's going to hit 40 cents, of course. ADA is going to pop soon. And I've been telling everybody this for a long, long, long time. There's a reason. You want to know the reason I'm telling you ADA is going to pop soon? Is because of the new stablecoin, the new ecosystem, the new smart contracts, all that stuff that ADA is doing with Ardana and all of that other stuff. Yeah, it's going to be crazy. $8. Yeah, no, Algorand, I almost bought Algorand because I was just gonna put my money in there, you know, for the APR, but I didn't do it. Hey, what's up, Suresh? Good seeing you. Internet. Well, they were going for just a normal name because they're basically why they called it Internet Computer is because they're trying to change the way the internet is done. They're trying to basically make a new internet that is a blockchain internet. You know what I mean? It's an internet of connected things. It's basically like an internet of connected blockchains. So, Seether. Wrong ICP. That's funny. That's pretty funny, dude. Any thoughts on chilies and Anchor? Oh, we didn't talk about chilies. We'll get into chilies tomorrow. I won't leave you hanging on chilies, but chilies is looking good all the time. I like chilies. Coty, I need to do another video about Coty for sure. That one did really well. The dating game, oh yeah, I remember that. Under 50 cents is gold. Oh. I took care of all those shares, Renegade. Thank you. Oh, if you had the time to grow a beard, would you? And if not, why? Well, if my beard wasn't gray, I might. My beard is almost completely gray. That's why I don't grow a beard. I went gray within a year. I don't. The girl of my dreams, I was gonna marry her, like the girl that besides my ex-wife. I finally met another girl that I thought I was gonna spend the rest of my life with, and then yeah, I don't know. When we broke up, my facial hair and some of my head just turned white. Like for real. Within 1 year of our breakup, my facial hair basically turned white. I don't know why. I guess all the stress. I don't know. And that was before I met my daughter after 16 years too. So a lot of stress, I'm pretty sure, is the reason. Because I wasn't even very gray. I had maybe a couple of gray hairs. That was it. And then all of a sudden, whoosh, my whole beard turned gray. So I don't know. Maybe someone scared me. Scared my beard white. Scared my beard white. If it wasn't for you and you meddling kids, I wouldn't have a white beard. No. I know Bat's pumping because they're introducing Solana into the ecosystem of the Brave browser. That's why Bat's pumping. Suresh, yeah, sure. What's your opinion about HMT, Human Protocol Token? I don't know. Maybe I'll have to look at that in the future. I don't know anything about that one. Good call, though. Let me look into that. Yep, Bat was Soul, exactly. Lagging for over a week. My video? What are you talking about? Hold on. What's the last thing you said? Man, these fruit flies are really starting to make me mad. Never expect to see it do much. I did. Parachain auction start. Okay, I already saw that. No, they aren't now with Solana, but they might deploy the BAT token on the Solana blockchain if they can. When to take profits exactly? What do you mean? With Bitcoin? That's what I was telling you. Did within 2 to 3 weeks of those days, you need to pick a day for yourself. Okay, if you guys didn't understand what I was saying when I said that, and I'm not saying like, oh, you're dumb for that. No, maybe I didn't say it right, but or maybe I just didn't say that part. What I mean, so I gave you the 3-week period, right, of when in the past in 2013 and 2017, they both had the peak within 3 weeks of each other from November 27th to December 17th. So now in 2021, you need to take that information that I just gave you about those cryptos in 2017 and 2013, and you need to look at that in a broad view. You need to pick a time, and you can only do this by watching the chart every day, and you're going to need to pick a time from November whatever I said, November 17th to, or November, gosh dang it, November 7th to December 17th, then sell your Bitcoin at the top. Then you have to pick it and just go for it. And when you think it's at the top in between those days, remember that. Now, if you're going outside of that, none of this is financial advice, but I'm telling you probably the most valuable information that you will ever hear from any crypto influencer is to pick a day, not like an exact date, but follow it every day, and then pick a day when you think, okay, Bitcoin is super high today. I don't think it can go higher than this. I just don't think it is. And then do it. Now, listen to your gut. Your gut will give you more information than I can. Listen to your brain. Just go with what you know, and that's all you can do. If you try to start like getting into your mind and like, oh, but I don't know if I should, don't question yourself. Like, go meditate beforehand or something. If you're getting ready to think you're going to sell and you're having problems thinking if you're going to do it, just remove yourself from the situation for 5 minutes. Go meditate, then come back. I know that's super hard to say, super hard to do, especially in high intense situations. But that's what you're going to have to do. And it's going to be a day that's going to happen, guys. So this is not if it's going to happen, it's when, what day. So you need to, and I can't give you the exact date because there is no like crystal ball that says. The closest that I can come up with is from November 7th to December 17th. And that is the best educated guess that I can give you. Oh, yeah. See, I don't know about the Ethereum Classic community because I'm not in it. Oh, it's on Robinhood. Oh, okay. This time, when Bitcoin goes up, I'm selling all of mine. So I can't tell you to sell all or half, but when I sold half of mine last time, that the reason that I did it, and I still stand behind what I did, and it was smart. I knew it was smart at the time, and that's why I did it. So at 63,000, when Bitcoin was just first pumping up the very first time to come near the all-time high, and it went to 63,000, normally it comes down and retests. And it did. It went back down to 58. Yeah, it went up to 67, and I only sold at 63, but I was pretty close to the top. So if we get up to 112,000, I sell at 105,000, I'm going to be okay with that. Or if I sell at 95,000, I'm going to be okay with that. You know why? Because I made a decision, I stuck with it, I still made a profit. All that dream money that you could have had more, but guess what? You could have had less. You could have waited, sold, something else happened, and then it went down. So just never second guess. That's what I'm saying. You can do a good job in this if you believe in yourself. That's all. You believe in yourself, man. I know it's corny as heck, but for real, believe in the trades. Like, not just believe in yourself, corny, but like, believe in the trade, know what you're doing, and follow through. And if you do those things, you'll be successful. I mean, and even if you're not, maybe crypto isn't for you. But maybe you need to find a friend that maybe can help you trade. Sometimes you need somebody else's energy or brains to bounce yours off of. So trading with friends is fun. I've actually been pretty successful at it. Trading together, we make money together. So that's always fun. And then if you lose together, and I haven't actually lost together with anybody. So I don't know how that feels. But if you lose, I'm sure it's easier to lose with a friend, or maybe not. I don't know. Maybe it both just you both be like, this sucks. But yeah, I don't know. Good. Yeah, one addiction to another. Yeah, I'm not addicted to crypto though. Not in the way because it's healthy. Like, so an addiction over time is unhealthy. So if crypto keeps you from your kids, or if crypto, especially if it brings you away from God, then yeah, that's unhealthy, and then it's an addiction, and you probably need to just calm down. Or if you're losing all your money and you still keep putting money into it, even though you're losing, like if you're leverage trading and you just keep getting wrecked and you can't stop leverage trading because it's addicting, then that would be a crypto addiction. What you have is a slight gambling affliction. I don't think it's an addiction. But who knows? For everybody, it's different. It could be, 175 a coin. Wow. Basically took their profits and left. Boost. Yeah. See, I'm gonna take all my profit on Bitcoin, but I'm waiting for it to dump down and buy more, guys. Like I'm in Bitcoin for the foreseeable future. I have a crypto channel, so I'm not going anywhere anytime soon. So if you guys wanted a community that's gonna be here for a while, you're at it. I mean, I didn't just work for the last 6 months every day. I haven't taken a day off in 6 months doing this, or however long, like a couple months now, but and every day, every single day, I do 4 videos every single day, and maybe more, sometimes more. So, and I do it, and a lot of them have helped people. A lot of them have helped me. So, yeah. All right, we're really getting into a long video now. Finding love, yeah, love can be addicting as well, man. Stick with crypto. Yeah, love is more brutal because you have to put yourself out there. With crypto, it's just your money. You don't have to put your heart out there, so it's a lot less brutal if you lose your money than if you lose your in a relationship. So, yeah. Oh, that's cool. I'm glad you found your special someone. I hope I find mine now that I'm open to it. You got to work on yourself before you can be open to being something for someone else. And I never knew that. I got married when I was 19 years old. I was really young. All I knew was I was in love with someone, and she got pregnant, and we were too young. We were kids, babies having babies. I didn't even know what it was to be a man, let alone a father. I didn't even know my dad, so I never had a dad. So yeah, being a dad was not something I knew how to do. I just knew that I had love for this child that I never, had before for anybody else in my life. You love your mom, you love your girlfriend, you love your wife, but when you have a kid, it's something different. Like you create it, help create that thing. It's nothing, that human, that piece of life, that gift of God. So, an office chair, gamer chairs are made for cars, not desks. Gamer chairs are made for cars. That's funny. You made me laugh. Yeah, I'll be alright. I'll find someone one day. Yeah, no, that hurt though, man. She lied to me. She had a boyfriend that was in jail. I already fell for her before by the time she told me, so it was already over. Like when I fall in love with a girl, and she didn't act like she had no boyfriend either. Didn't tell me. Then it was too late. I fell in love with her daughter too. Like they're both. They just captured my heart so quick, and then she chose him, and he was still using drugs too when she chose him. Yeah, it was just a bad situation. Like, I think she was trying to save him. The dude that he was in jail, he was using. But I prayed a blessing over them after we broke up, and that was back in 2017. And he actually got clean and sober, and I think is doing well. So, and they're engaged now to be married. Should have been my wife, but that's okay. You know that Justin Bieber, or not Justin Bieber, Shawn Mendes song, "Treat You Better." That was my song to her. But yeah, anyway, I don't care. Smaller altcoins, I'm buying with my profits. Not sure if that's the best. So the best, I would maybe try to put half of it into Bitcoin. I don't want to say that because Bitcoin might go down, but that's a good strategy when Bitcoin's lower. When you make money in your profits in altcoins, like take half of that profit, throw it into Bitcoin. I mean, that's always one of the best strategies, not financial advice, but that's, throw part of the profit into Bitcoin and just grow your Bitcoin because Bitcoin is going to be around for the next bull market, the next bear market. So if you throw your money into Bitcoin, it is a longer store of value. It's not going to go anywhere. That's why institutions are using it for a hedge against inflation, a store of value. And you can use it as the same way, only putting your profits into Bitcoin. But you got to be strategic when you do that. So you could also put your profits into USD so that they don't move while you wait for a better Bitcoin price to buy in. Makes sense? And then just buy Bitcoin on the dip with half of your profit, take your other half of profit, spend it, or do whatever you do with your profit normally, buy your altcoins, and then that way if you're spending all your profit and then you're not losing it all if the altcoins don't pan out, that way you have it in Bitcoin that you're always really going to have that there. You know, you have those Satoshis, whether it goes down or up, you still have those Satoshis, right? And that's what you want. So Satoshis are always going to be where it's at, for sure. 80 Hayes being bought up by the powers that be, probably. Wait, how did we just get so far? Wow, okay. Video's booming, man. That's because it was a good video with all you got. Like, yeah, it was just a good video. So, he was with a girl. Oh, yeah, you got fat. See, I got skinny after she left me. Or wait, did I get fat first? See, I go through both cycles, bro. I get fat and then I get skinny because I don't really eat a lot. But yeah, I'll go through different kinds of emotions and break up. It's taken me 3 years to get over her. Like I was in love with this woman. Like I, it was the woman of my dreams, man. And I had her, and we were just talking about getting married. So, and God, I swear, even God was telling me she was the woman for me, man. I would go into church and just pray and be like, God, thank you. And, you know, I had a prayer on the wall of, you know, wanting a family and a wife. Wow, I'm telling you guys all sorts of stuff. But yeah, I had a prayer, and then it didn't work out. Or God told me to take my prayer off the wall. I mean, and but now I think it meant that I have a church family. But I put a prayer. It said a family and kids and stuff. But yeah, so it didn't work out with her. But now that I think about it, I was like, well, God did answer that prayer. I do have a church family now. I do have a family. So he did kind of answer my prayer. Not how I thought, not how I wanted, but yeah. I'm happy with my church family. They're awesome, though. They've always been there for me, even though I'm kind of strange. I'm a weird one. I'm a weird one, Mr. Grinch. Low 40s? Oh, dang. I hope not. Greed will get ya. Uh-oh. Don't want that to happen. The crypto subreddit hates ICP, so the smart move is to do the opposite of that. So that's funny. There are so many coins and so many questions related to those, and sometimes we get confused and we take different paths, friends, and get lost. That's so true. But sometimes the path that we take and that we're lost on, we actually find some of the greatest mysteries in life. I've noticed when I don't know what I'm doing, when I just trust God or just trust a situation like higher than myself, that I'll run into something that I never would have got before. Like I'll meet a person that is going to be in my life forever, or you know, a situation happens that just makes your day, and you'll never, or like a life changing situation or something, you know. And that's the one thing about when you do kind of take a different path, it can lead you into amazing places, and we can forget that sometimes because we're so constantly we want to be on the beaten path. We want to know what's in front of us. We want to see over that hill, when sometimes it's okay to just close your eyes and just go with the flow and just know that, you know, you're going to be all right and keep going. So, yeah. Bitcoin's an IRA. It is a good IRA. And I need to learn how to trade Bitcoin as an IRA so that I can tell some of my friends that have investments in 401ks and in, you know, the stock market, how they can trade their 401k in the stock market for Bitcoin, because I don't know how to do that, but I've had people ask me, you know, how to trade out of a 401k. So that's one of the next things I want to learn about, is how to trade a Roth IRA with Bitcoin. All right, guys. So that's about it for tonight. I am glad you joined me. I had a lot of fun tonight, except for my butt is really sore because of this chair. Other than that, yeah, things are great. The channel's doing great. We had a good video tonight. And all right, guys. That being said, you know what time it is. Goodbye and good Bitcoin. Bang!